And see, that should have been the first red flag. But you already know how us people is. We don't listen to red flags. We don't listen to them. What's up, YouTube? You already know it's your girl, Icy Shay, and I'm back. I'm back like I never left, and I am back with another video. And today is Storytime Saturday. And today's Storytime, like, this is the third one I done filmed. I was trying to figure out what video, but the last few Storytimes was like really short. So I'm trying to like pick longer Storytimes. So today I think the story time is going to be about the time I was sent on a dummy mission. I think that'd be the perfect one. So before this video start, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Also, don't forget to leave suggestions in the comment area. So this story takes place at the mall in my hometown. So, you know, when I was in the foster care system, you know, I met a lot of friends. You know, you make a lot of friends and stuff. And I had this one friend. Ooh, I be forgetting the story times. You gotta name the people. What we gonna call this friend? Oh my gosh. We gonna call her Salt. I don't know. This salt bottle is in front of me, so we just gonna call her Salt. Okay, so Salt hit me up and she tell me that I want to go to the mall. So I tell Salt like I go to the mall, but like I really don't want to go because one, I don't got no money. Two, I got my son, and like if I go to the mall, he gonna have to come too. And then like by me not having no money until I get paid, I'm not really trying to go. You know, like, can we like reschedule at least until I get paid? But she was like, nah, you know, you good. You ain't gotta pay. Now normally I don't really like when people say that type of stuff. I don't really like to go out because I'm one of the people that like to pay. Like, I knew I'm not about to ask you to buy me no clothes or nothing. The most, I might want some food, you feel me? So I'm like, if it ain't, you know, that much and you really need me to go, I'll go with you. So boom, we done planned everything out and all of that. So mind you, I'm getting on a bus. Now, the mall that I go to, I still go there. The mall that I go to, like, it ain't far, but, you know, like, it's kind of out there, you know. You got to get on one of them buses, take a nice little ride down there and stuff. And if you miss the bus after the bus is stopped and stuff, you're hit and all of that. So I meet with her. If I'm not mistaken, I got to the mall first because we was waiting for, like, another 30 minutes to an hour before she even got there, which was kind of like weird because I stayed further from the mall than she even stayed. So I'm like, why is she even taking so long? So, you know, I'm like, stuff. So I'm like, where you at and stuff? She like, I'll be there in a minute and all of that stuff. So I'm like, all right, boom, bet. I'm like, well, I'm gonna be in the food court waiting for you. She like, all right, cool. When I go, she said we can. She said when she get there, something about the food court, we go around and we shop and stuff, and then she need to go to somebody's house to get some more money or whatever. It was something like that. But all I know is we were supposed to shop first. Then, you know, to me, basically, I leave and go home, and then you go to the girl house and get whatever you need. Now, when she get there, first thing she do, first we walked around. We didn't even get nothing. We didn't even go to the food because I was about to lie and say we went to go to get to the food first, but we didn't go to the food thing first. We was walking around and she was like, I don't know what I want to get and all of that. We went into like damn near every store in there for what? I don't know, because you ain't buy nothing. You knew I wasn't buying nothing because I told you I was broke. So I don't know why we walked the whole store the whole mall, going to all these stores like we was finna buy something when she knew she wasn't gonna buy nothing. And then we gonna get to that. Like, if you know you gotta leave, why would we be walking around wasting so much time and you gotta leave? So then when we done walked all around, and then she finally got like one bottle of spray out of Bath and Body Works, and she was like, let's go to the food court now. So I'm like, boom, all right, finally we finna go to the food court and eat. You feel me? Like, I'm tired. I've been walking around with, with Leland the whole time and stuff. So I'm like, finally. So we get to the food court. I order, I'm sorry y'all, my camera keeps shaking. That's because it's, your little nigga rig set up. But we get to the food court, and I go ahead and get me some Chinese food because I wanted some Chinese food. I love Chinese food. So I'm like, let me go ahead and go over here and get this Chinese food because I'm ready to eat. Like, I'm hungry. So I get my little stuff, and then I get like Leland some stuff on the side that he gonna eat. And I don't even remember what she got, but I remember I got Chinese because that's what I always get when I go to the mall. So we eating and all of that stuff, and she like, I need to get some more stuff. I just don't know what store I want to go in. So I'm like, okay, so we gonna go, walking around again when we all finished eating. She was like, no, I'm gonna go run to Westland. I'm like, okay. Oh, let me say what she said first before she said, I'm gonna run to Westland. Basically, we both getting on the bus. She finna get on the bus to go to Westland to go pick up the rest of the money, then come back to the mall and then do some additional shopping, then go home. So that should have been the first red flag for me. Like, that should have been me saying, okay, I'm gonna just go home when she said that. But I'm just like, okay, how long you gonna be? She like, well, such and such bus finna come. I'll be back, like, most likely. She said like an hour tops. You feel me? Like, she'll be back at an hour at the most because she might get a ride back to the mall. So I'm like, boom. So she was like, you can hold my purse. Like, she had a purse. She really basically took all her important stuff out the purse, which is nothing wrong with that because I don't care. You give me a purse, I want you to take your important stuff out because you're not about to put my name in nothing and say I did anything. But that should have been my second red flag though, because like, she gave me the purse, and the reason why I say that should have been a red flag because I should have took that as, she want me to think that she was gonna come back. I don't know, but I feel like I should have took that as a red flag. But she gave me her purse, and she took all her belongings out, and she left like a whole bunch of like chips, like snacks, like chips, candies, like everything in her bag was like a bag full of snacks. Like, you done got your EBT stamps, and you done went crazy on snacks. And she had like, this nice little big purse, that the snacks went in and stuff. And she like, you can hold the purse. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna do what I do. I said, okay, bet. You feel me? As long as you come back within a timely manner and stuff, I'm cool with that. You feel me? Like, as long as you come back at a good enough time and I'm not left in this mall waiting for you. So she was like, no, you feel me? I'm gonna be back soon. You feel me? Don't leave, none of that. I'm gonna be back. I said, all right, cool, bet. So I'm still eating my food and like that. So, like, I was broke, but you feel me? I still had a couple dollars on me, but I was like broke, but I had a couple dollars. So I went to this one candy shop I love to go to inside of the mall that I always go to, and they have like all the candies, and every time I come in there, it always remind me of all the candies and stuff that my grandma had. So that's why I love to go in there, pick the different type of candies out, and give me some good candy to snack on, and get all my favorite candies that I like to eat and stuff. So I done got my candies. I done went in one of the skin places, the makeup places, and you know how they put the stuff on your face and all of that and show you how to apply makeup. One of them places, I even went in one of those. Okay, Now, after the hour had passed, I called her. No answer. I'm like, okay. Call her again. No answer. All right, maybe she got something she got going on. I call her again. It's still no answer. So at that third call, I'm like kind of getting mad now, because I'm like, at this point, you feel me? If you belling on me, you could at least let me know, because like I done, it's not like you asked me at 7 o'clock in the morning did I want to go to the mall, and we met up at 10 o'clock at the mall. Like, no, I done met up with her at the mall like around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So I really want to know your whereabouts, because you asked me to come out with you. So she didn't answer the phone. At this point, I'm back in the food court. I done popped back over my food. I'm eating again, late and eating again. I even like try to stall more, and I go to this shop to get a smoothie. Like, I'm trying to stall, give her the benefit of the doubt. Boom. So then I call her, and when she didn't even answer. Some girl answered the phone, and I'm like, hello. I'm like, what was her? Salt. I'm like, where's Salt? She like, Salt is on the toilet. I'm like, well, can you tell Salt to call me back when she get off the toilet, because I'm still at the mall. She said she was going to be here, back within, a certain amount of time. And I'm trying to figure out, where she at, so I can know what I'm going to do. And I should have known she wasn't coming back in an hour, because it don't take an hour to go to Westland from the mall. And if it do, it don't take an hour to get there and back, especially if you about to go over to somebody's house, pick up money, and all of that stuff. Like, it just don't take no hour. Even if you was getting a ride back, like, it's still, I feel like it would have took at least like an hour and 30 minutes or something like that. But I done called you after an hour, and this girl talking about you on the toilet. Like, you couldn't, instead of you just answering the phone and saying I'm on the toilet, you gonna get a phone to somebody else to have them to do it. Like, that's just so dog. Like, for real, that's scary as hell to me. Like, you were scared to tell me that, so you had somebody else tell me that, and I know that they're lying. So therefore, I know that you told them to tell that lie. Like, come on, be real. So I'm like, boom, boom, it's hard to call me back, whatever the case may be. So I'm still sitting there. Like, at this point, it's like 5, maybe going on 6 o'clock. And I call her again to see, like, exactly where she at, what the girl doing, so I can know what I need to do. And I think she said, like, she not gonna make it back and stuff. So I was like, at this point, no. I take that back. She didn't even say she wasn't gonna make it back. She said that she was gonna make it back to me, but a little bit later, and she was gonna drop me off. But at that point, I felt like I was like the next victim of being trafficked or something. So I'm like, what? And she was like, yeah, just wait for me. I'm like, wait for you? Like, girl, it's finna be getting dark soon. Damn, that's going out. I'm like, it's about to be dark soon. Like, what do you mean? Like, no, it don't work like that. Like, no, ain't none of that going on. So I end up leaving. Because I told her, I said, I'm about to leave. Like, do what you want me to do with your purse, because I can leave it here at the mall. She like, nah, take my purse if you gonna leave. And she was like, but I really don't want you to leave, because I'm gonna be coming and stuff, and I got stuff in there that I need. Well, you should have took your purse with you before you tried to bullshit with me. So I'm like, you know what? I don't even care about all that. I looked to see when the next bus was coming, and I hopped right on the bus and stuff. Then she tried to hit me up the next day for her bag and was like, can we meet up at such and such? I was like, no. She was like, well, can I come to you? I was like, no. She was like, don't eat my snacks out my bag. I said, it's too late because it's gone. Like, we snacked on that last night, honey. I came in a house with a house full of snacks. With a bag full of snacks, I mean. Like, we're about to eat these. It's over with for you. You should have never did that. You should have never sent me on a dummy mission. Like, come on. And I really don't even think that she went to go see no girl. I think she went to go get some DICK. And she, you know how it is. And she ain't want to say nothing or whatever the case may be. But I think she went to go get some something. Because, and she was like, don't eat the snacks. Girl, these snacks is demolished. They're in belly. Like, it's belly acid at this point. Like, it's gone. We ate that and all of that. And then, like, she hit me up probably like a year ago, and her and one of the other girls that we was in the system with, she wanted to like go to her house, do some stuff. Like, she randomly hit me up. And this is why, I don't like Salt, because she was always a person that randomly hit you up. Like, it could be years, and you will see her picture out of nowhere, and she randomly hit you up. And when she hit you up, she asked for random stuff. Like, can you bring some ketchup and some mustard to our movie date we about to have? Like, I ain't talked to you in a year, and you calling me to ask me to bring some ketchup, some mustard, and hot sauce. I think relish. Like, she wanted me to go to the grocery store and get a little mini basket of all of these condiments and stuff like that for some type of party. And I was like, when did I even say I was coming? Like, you just hit me up today and just invited me to it. So she asked me, was I coming? And you know what I told her? I told her, yeah. I said, tell me everything you need. Honey, I got it all covered for you. She told me everything she needed, and I never showed up. Yes, that's right. I never showed up. But she made sure she told me everything she needed. And I made sure I listened. Because I knew I wasn't coming. I knew I wasn't finna show up. So I was like, hey, if she want to tell me what she want on the list of stuff, I'll let her know. She hit me up that whole day. Hey, I thought you was gonna come, all of this stuff. She was like, nah, we ain't gonna be able to do this and do that because you didn't come. Oh, well, you should have never depended on me to not come. Like, I'm not finna link up with you after what you did the last time. Then I made a Facebook post, and it was like, what was it? It was like, like, tell me something about myself or something like that. And all my comments was just so nice. I love this about you or that. You got a beautiful singing voice, like all type of stuff. Then here come this female dog. Gonna have the nerve to say, you're not very dependable. And I said, how? She gonna say, because you was supposed to bring the stuff to the little cookout that day. I said, for one, you should have known I wasn't coming after how you tried to play me at the mall that day. You sitting up here talking about not being dependable for no ketchup, mustard, relish, and stuff like that. Girl, bye. I depended on you. I was dependable. I did something with you, and you showed me not to depend on you. So therefore, I'm not gonna be. I don't want to be your support system. I don't want you to feel like I'm dependable anyway. The beep. I know I'm going to have to edit my little curse words out, because y'all know what I said, and I'm really standing on that, and that's why it wasn't a lot of curse words. But come on, Salt. Like, girl. And I was like, you know what? After that, I never messed with, after that, I never messed with Salt again. I'm going to blur her name out. But after that, I never messed with Salt again, because I was like, girl, you got me messed up. Like, that was embarrassing. Like, who do you think you are? Like, never again. Till this day. Oh, and you want to know what was something else about Salt? Okay, so this like a little story time within the story time, but it's still about Salt, because this going to be the last video I ever do about her. So I might as well say everything about her now, right? So one day, okay, so this was like this was like foster care days. Like this wasn't, you know, like a few years ago. This was like the days, like for real, for real. So I was dating this one guy, and he is a part of this. We gonna call him Dub, because like he is a part of this story. So we gonna call him Dub. And I had a friend, and we gonna call her Nose. And then and then Nose had a guy, her boyfriend. We gonna call him B. So Dub, so me and Dub dating, and then like I said, them two. So Dub and B got a sister. Dang, it's so many names I gotta come up. And we gonna call her C. So C and Salt was, all of a sudden they was messaging, like, and nobody knew about this. Like all of this stuff that happened, nobody knew. Now C was, I don't know how old she was, honestly. I really can't tell you, but she was underage. I mean, like, we was underage too, but she was younger than us. Like we wasn't like 18 and stuff like that, but still, this girl was, at the end of the day, this girl was still younger than us. And it was weird because she was probably like 3-4 years younger than us. So Salt and C, they're having conversations. They're going back and forth. Salt ended up asking C, have she ever been with a girl? I don't know why would she ask her that, but she did. And then C was like, nah, but I want to try it. So Salt was like, I, come to your house. And she was like, for real and stuff. And Salt went over to my boyfriend's house and his little sister. So she showed me the text messages. C told Salt to delete the pic, like delete their messages so nobody won't see it, because C didn't want to get in trouble by Dub and B. But Salt did not delete the messages. She actually showed me the messages. Now, I did not tell Dub or B. I told Nose. And the reason why I told Nose is because I was like, what should we do? Like how should we come about telling our boyfriends that this actually like happened and stuff like that? She was like, do you got the messages? I was like, yeah, I could get them for you and all of that. So I end up getting the messages from Salt. So then when Nose seen the messages, she was pissed. Like she was like, she did that to my little sister and all that stuff. She was like, that's that's nasty, like that's disrespectful. Like we older than her. So it's like, why would you do that? So Nose told me to tell Salt to meet us at the park to smoke a blunt. So I told Salt, come meet us at the park to smoke a blunt. So she was like, all right, who all gonna be there? So I'm telling her, like, me and Nose gonna be there. She said, all right, Nose gonna be there and all that stuff. I was like, yeah. She was all happy because she thought, it was about to be like our little normal turn up party and stuff that we used to do and all of that. And it wasn't. When she came up, Nose was like, did you eat C out? And then Salt was like, yeah. And Nose was like, boonka, 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 doonka, doonka, doonka. And she got the beating Salt up. So Salt was Salt got what she deserved on that one though. Like, no lie. You got what you deserve. But Salt was over there crying and stuff. And she looking at me like, you set me up. You set me up. You knew she was going to hit me. You set me up. And I was laughing because really low key, like, Salt, come on, be real. You got what you deserve. Like, you did something really wrong. Like, you got what you deserve. I know she was like, when I first told her, I didn't know that she was gonna be ready to fight her. Like, I know Nose was gonna beat the girl up like that. Like, You know, I told her because I was like, how we gonna tell the dudes? Like, cause I knew I was gonna tell Dub. So I'm like, shoot, I guess we can tell him now and be like, she got her ass beat. But she was like, oh man, she was like, you set me up and stuff. So while I was editing, I forgot a lot of stuff about Salt. And I said, like, I'm not gonna do no more videos on Salt. But if y'all wanna see some more videos of Salt, let me know, because I actually got more story times of Salt, because me and Salt, you know, we go way back kind of in the foster care system. Like, we kind of ended up in the same place a lot, so I got a lot of stories with her. But it's a lot of like a whole lot of bullshit, dog. For real, for real. But if y'all want to hear some of them story times, let me know down below, because I can do some more story times about me and Salt journey in the foster care system. I don't talk with her no more though, but I can do it if y'all want to see it. Let me know. So when I was 14, I had went to this one house, and I was there at the house before I was there. Now, the lady, she was like the opposite of a foster mom. She was rude, disrespectful. She only cared about the money. Like, she brought that up so many times. When are they going to get your payment through? Like, she ain't care about nothing but the money. Like, serious. Like, that's all what was on her mind was that money. But Salt, you know, was there before me, and Salt did whatever this woman said just so she can be on that woman good side. But yeah. Okay, so one day she was talking about our foster sister Dutch. Now, I have just moved there. You know, I don't really know Dutch, but she was like, I'll tell you all about the girls and stuff. And she basically telling me all about the girls, and she didn't like Dutch. She was scared of Dutch. Like, you can clearly tell it. Like, she was Dutch female dog. Everything Dutch told her to do, she did. But she basically told Dutch that I said I didn't like her and that I wanted to fight her. And if she keep looking at me the way she looking at me, we gonna fight. And Dutch asked me, like, did I say that? And I was like, no. And Dutch was like, if you say no again, I'm gonna fight you. Like, I'm gonna blow your out. And I'm like, what? Like, you finna sock me for some stuff I didn't say? And me and Dutch got into a fight because she told her all of them lies that I didn't even say. Like, so then when she went back to the little group home we was in, she basically like went in there and lied and was like that I got her beat up and stuff, she and all of that, without telling them the full story. So I ended up telling one of the ladies exactly what happened, and I was like, I ain't just get her beat up, like, cause we cool, and then people gonna be looking at me like you just set your friends up and stuff like that. I was like, no, I ain't just get that girl beat up. Like, she did something wrong, and that's to, like, come on. Like, she a kid. She like 4 years younger than us, and you ain't have to do all that to her. Really. And Salt, you know who you is. Especially if you see this video. You know exactly. You probably subscribe to my channel still. So yeah, if you seeing this Salt, you know exactly who you is, and you know you was wrong as hell for that. But yeah, like, she told them I did that and all that, and I told them exactly what happened. Like, that's, no. She know exactly what she did. She know it was nasty. But yeah, pretty much, you know, that's it. And she got her ass whooped, tap tap. And my boyfriend and B, they was real mad and all of that stuff. And B was like making like funny comments and stuff. Like, I mean, he was just he was being extra. Like, he was saying like she a white girl, so ain't no telling like where she put her mouth at. And I mean, that's kind of, you know, like you judging a person off of their color. But I mean, he was mad, and that's what he said. And he like, I said what I said, he was mad. And I was like, you feel me? When people mad, they say shit. So, but that's the end of that story time. But I just wanted to talk about that because she actually liked one of our videos on TikTok. And I was like, I need to do a story time. And that's a funny one. I just figured I'd talk about that. But I'll tell you one thing, that I do not hang out with that at all. Like, some people just don't grow up. But I'll tell you one thing. Throughout the years, I done learned a lot. And one of them, don't just be going to the mall with anybody. And another thing, you can't just be showing anybody your messages. You never know who they're going to tell, okay? But she deserved that, though, because I knew I wasn't going to fight her. But I knew once I told Dub and he told all his sisters that they were going to be her ass anyway. So I was like, hey, she just did it for y'all, though. You feel me? No, just did it for y'all. That's all that is. But I hope y'all enjoyed this story time. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Also, don't forget to leave suggestions in the comment area for your girl, Icy Shay. And I'm out. I'll be back again, so make sure you hit that button. I'll be back again, subscribe and hit that button.